Hi guys, welcome back. Today I have a complete total body Pilates routine for you, but we are mixing it up because you guys have been loving my more cardio HIIT videos, so I am tossing a little bit of cardio into the mix. So this is Pilates plus cardio for the total body. So if you are ready, go ahead, grab a mat. That is all you will need, and let's get started. So we'll start out here, nothing too crazy. We're just gonna give everything a little roll, a little shake out. So feet about hip distance apart, toes point forward. I want you to just find the core here first. So you're gonna focus on that navel, drawing it inward and then upward, really lengthening through the torso. Go ahead, inhale, take the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop them back. So still focusing on that core here, keeping the navel really drawn in tight. Imagine someone is going to punch you in the stomach. Not the best thing to imagine, but gets the job done. And go ahead, circle forward. So again, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, drop them down. Few more nice circles forward. Just loosening up, relaxing a little bit. If you've had a stressful day, stressful week, stressful month, get on my level. Shoulders coming down here, chin forward. Slowly circle the head in one direction. Woo, very common to hold a little bit of tension there. So especially women, we tend to hold it there, circle it back the opposite direction, and lift chin and center. So we're just gonna continue to warm up the spine a little bit. I want you to lift the shoulders up. You're gonna shrug them forward, let the head hang down. Imagine you have a rope tied around your waist, pulling you up, and you're just slowly going to roll down, so against that rope, and then slowly stack again. So starting from the base of the spine, imagine you're just touching your back little by little against a wall. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see that kind of rounding effect. And we'll really take these slowly. So again, navel just tucks in, head comes down. Slowly release down. So you might be able to touch all the way down to the floor. If you're not quite that warm yet, just go where you can for now and let it build. A few more here, or even a couple more, and then we'll get into it. And last one. Really sinking low, and then slowly, slowly, slowly stack it all the way back up. So using the glutes, using the abs, and drop shoulders back. Go ahead, take the feet all the way together here. We're gonna come into a narrow squat, so squeezing inner thighs together as well. Sit the butt back, press through the heels, bring it all the way up, squeeze the butt tight at the top. So we'll inhale down, exhale, lift, squeeze. I want you to imagine you have a 500 euro note between the inner thighs, between the knees, between the calves. Also tuck one in the butt. So all of those I want you to keep in place as you go up and down. So we are tight and controlled with these. Give me 4, 3, 2, stay low on 1, and pulse it out. So navel drawn in tight. You can maybe lift the toes here. I like that option because it really forces me to put the weight in the heels. I feel it a little bit more through the backs of the legs, and I know that that form is correct. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay low here. So I want you to just lift the weight out of the right leg. You're gonna touch toes back, so still keeping a bend in the left leg. Bring it in. Touch back, bring in. If you wanna get the arms involved, you'll fly back, touch it. Flat back, touch it in. Exhale as you extend it long. Do not lift up here, so you're still coming from that squat position. Give me 3, 2, keep it back there on 1, little tiny pulses. Toes don't touch down, they're just gonna pulse here. So navel has to be tight to find that balance. Open up the chest. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in, same leg. I want you to touch out to the side, bring it in. So the front of that thigh is going to be pointing straight forward. Same thing with the top of the foot. So you're not going on an angle, you're not turning the hip open. If you're touching out like this, totally different ball game. We want to get into that outer thigh, get into the oblique a little bit. Being forceful with the arms if you're using them. And 3, 2, 1. Still stay low there. Shift more weight into that standing leg. You're going to pulse right here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that foot in. Lift it back up one more time. You're going to give me 8 circles here. So you can keep hands in front. You can take hands on hips. Come from that squat position. Draw a big circle around. Tuck it back in. So full extension of leg, point through the toes. That's 2. If you need to touch the toes down to regain that balance, do what you need to do. Give me 4, 3, legs should be burning, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Still stay in that narrow squat. So same leg that you were just circling, I want you to lead with it, step it out, out, in, in. So we're going wide, wide, narrow, narrow. Still in that squat position. And we're gonna build into a little bit more cardio before we do the other side. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna make it a jump. So you're gonna give me a pulse. 2, 3, jump it out. Pulse, 2, 3. Take it in. Pulse, 2, 3. Pulse, 2, 3. Staying low the whole time, really landing nice and light. If that jump is too much, go back to that step out. So I always like to give lots of progressions so you guys can build as you want to build, but you don't have to take every single progression every time. Couple more here. And last one. And bring it in. Yay! No break here, we're going into the other side. So hover that other leg, tap it back, touch it in. Tap back, touch it. So again, if you're coming up all the way straight like this, this is nothing. I could do that all day. We want to come from that squat. So make it burn. Go for 3, 2, get ready for that pulse. Keep it long on 1, little pulses up. Still staying low here. Find that stability. And go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in, out to the side. You know what happens on this side. It's nothing new. Still keeping chest lifted. Drop it lower. If you're starting to slide up, look for that burn again. Drop it low. In 3, 2, keep it long on 1 there. So shift the weight. Little pulses up here. These are brutal. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. We've got those circles here. My mat is like rumpling up under me. Okay, we're good. 8 circles here. So lift that leg that was just active. Start to carve out those circles in the floor. So pointing the toes, extend it nice and long. Keep everything as controlled as possible. Woo! I filmed a bar workout right before this, so my legs are shaky. So if you really want to get the legs, you can do that. Or you could just do this one. That might be better. 1 more. Ooh, and bring it in. I'm actually excited to get to that cardio. So that same leg that was just active, again, we're just gonna step, in, out, in. Knees are still pointing forward, so be really conscious of that, especially as you step out, that the knees are not dropping in toward each other. We do not want that. A few more here. And then, after this one, we're gonna single that jump. So no pulsing, it's just gonna be out and in, and in. Still nice and light, nice and springy. Make sure heels touch down. You're squeezing the glutes, dropping low into it. And again, you could take the option of just stepping it out, or you could go back to that pulsing squat jump. In 4, 3, 2, stay wide on 1, hold it here, and we're just gonna do a little tiny pop and pop. So you are barely leaving the floor. If you don't wanna leave the floor at all, pulse it out right there. So you have that option. Again, imagine 500 euro note in the butt, keep it contained there. As you do these little tiny pops, so you're still in that squat position, legs should be burning for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it back in. So I want you to go ahead, walk it to the back of your mat. Staying with knees bent here. This is our resting position. You're gonna walk the hands out, find a plank, hold in that plank, and then walk the hands back in. So bend the knees, roll heels back, lift it right back into that narrow squat. We don't get to come up. All the way out to plank, walk it in, squeezing legs together, keeping it controlled. Pow, narrow squat. It's a nice warm one today. I think summer is here, in Madrid anyway. And on this last one, we're just gonna go ahead, stay out in that plank. So you can always modify these plank moves. If you wanna drop to the knees, no worries, go ahead, drop to the knees. It's totally fine. Otherwise, if you are up on the toes, I want you to touch right foot out, step it in, cross to left elbow. You're gonna repeat that. If you're going from the knees, I want you to just touch out, in, take a little knee, touch back. So it's gonna be an out, in, little draw in, and back. So either of those options is fine. Keep shoulders over the wrists. Out, in, touch. Out, in, cross. Go for 3, 2, 1, and out. From there, we're not done. If you're on the knee, you're just going to do a rainbow up and over here. If you want to stay with that plank, if you're feeling super fierce today, you're gonna go with that rainbow in a plank, and we're just gonna do 8. Just 8, I said. Lol. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Take a downward dog there, or you could also drop to a child's pose if you prefer. Really give those shoulders a rest. Either way, we've got the other side. Side 2. Here we go. So, second side here. If you were on the knees for that first side, stay on the knees. If you were on the toes, I'm really gonna encourage you to repeat from the toes. So you're gonna tap out, cross, tap, cross. Get into the obliques. So like I said, this is really total body today. This is the only workout you need to do today. You can do more if you want to, but this is gonna get you covered. 3, 2, 1. Cross. Ooh, take it out to the side. So again, you could lower to the knees. I'm really just taking a break here. That's why I'm dropping the knees. Go up and over. You guys know what this looks like. I just want the break of being on the knees for a hot second. If you're going from the toes, up and over. We're doing 8. Navel drawn in. I am shaky. 3, 2, 1. And again, downward dog or child's pose, whichever you prefer. Give it a little shake out so you can drop the butt side to side here. Take a little pedal if you're in downward dog. We got a little bit more in plank. So go ahead, come back to that plank again here, and we're gonna take a mountain climber. So cross body. If you are modifying here, I want you to stay on the knees, draw one knee in, draw the other knee in. So you're just gonna focus on really squeezing the abs, going from there. If you want to do intermediate, you can just take this as more of a walk and not quite as much of a run. But if you're running, go for it. I got sweat dripping down my face right now. I'm feeling it. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold plank here for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Oh, child's pose. Wipe the sweat off of your face if you are me. Again, just give it a little rock out here, side to side. We've still got more. We've got more where this came from. So we're just gonna keep going with it. So from this child's pose, I want you to lift the butt slightly off the heels, walk the hands a little farther forward. We can always adjust once we get up there as well. Hands are shoulder distance apart. You're gonna shift forward. So shoulders should stack all the way over the wrists. If they're off a little bit, just walk those wrists directly underneath the shoulders. From the knees, you're gonna bend elbows wide, lower down. Everything's gonna touch at the same time. Take the arms out in front of you. We're gonna lift, touch down, bring it in, press it back up. So everything's gonna leave the mat at the same time, and you can take that child's pose in between. So flat back, going down, reach, lift, bring it in, flat back pressing up. So we don't want to take that like hollow back cobra up. So really focus on the abs, more so than the arms. Because if you're just focusing on the arms, you're gonna have that hollow back. We do not want that. Tuck navel in, pull it away from the floor, then press back. So a little bit of a break, comparatively. We'll call it that. No, it is. It is a break. Couple more here. And last one. Reach it out. I want you to just hold here and swim it. So if you want to modify that swimmer, you'll have everything touch down, right arm, left leg lift, touch down. So it's always just opposite arm, opposite leg, and you have that break in between. If you want to go full throttle, everything's lifted, and you're just fluttering hands, fluttering feet. Keep it fluttering for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Hands underneath shoulders one last time. Press everything up. Take a quick child's pose there. So you do get these breaks in between, which is important because, oh my God, I'm sweaty. And then bring it to hands and knees here. Oh, I wish I had a towel. Okay, hands underneath shoulders. We're gonna work through this. Flat back, roll those shoulder blades back. Put a nice deep bend in the right knee here. So you might wanna actually put a little extra padding under the left. I'm gonna be proactive and do that. Yeah, there we go. I'm on a super thin mat, so yeah, that'll be nice. Right heel in though, you're gonna flex that foot, inhale on the exhale, press up, touch it in. So I really want you to focus on keeping that heel in close to the butt. Imagine that you have a weight or a ball behind that knee. We're not using any equipment today, but sometimes just this idea that you are, it helps with the form a little bit. Exhale up, inhale, touch. Abs in, nice and tight. If you're feeling the lower back a lot here, I want you to drop it to the forearms to modify. So it's just gonna keep it at a slightly more neutral angle. So this is about abs and glutes. Sweat rolling down my face. Woo. And go for 4, 3, 2, get ready to keep it up on 1, and pulse it right here, little tiny pulses. If you wanted more of a challenge, you could lift the left hand, find a little extra balance, works the core a little bit more. It's also just fun to test it. Make sure elbows are a little bit soft though, either way. Keep pulsing here, keeping it controlled. And go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it back down. We're gonna add an extension. So you can extend at the same time as you lift. So in one motion, you're gonna extend, bring it in. I want you to aim the toes nice and high, but not to the point where you're like hollowing out the back or dropping down into it. I hope you guys can't see the sweat dripping right now, but literally a big bead of sweat just hit the mat. Oops, not bad. I have a feeling I'm sweating out toxins right now. I was on vacation last weekend, so yeah, I got a lot of fuel. Go for 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. So still on that same side, I'm actually gonna turn the other way so you can see what I'm doing on this side. So same leg here, still the right leg. You're gonna open it up to the side now. So knee and ankle are going to stay on the same level, in line with the other knee. You'll just pop it up, bring it back in. So I don't want you leaning into the left like that at all, because that's not what we're going for here. We want to work that oblique. We want to keep it nice and controlled with the abs. So just a little lift and lower. Lift and lower. Again, exhaling on that lift. And go for 4, 3, 2, keep it up on 1, and we pulse it there. So again, could test lifting the left hand. It's really a doozy on this one. So do it if you want to do it. You don't have to do it. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do that extension here, but we're gonna add on to it. So you're gonna cross that knee over the opposite knee, lift, extend. Cross it over, extend. So it's a very controlled kick. Anytime you're doing an extension like that, I want you to slow down near the end of it so we're never snapping the knee. Thinking with the abs still. 4 more here. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, take it down. Give the butt a little wiggle out. Can we do more cardio? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So I want you to press back up into a plank on the toes, or just walk the knees back so you are in a plank on the knees. Either way, you're gonna step in with the right foot, get that heel down, step in with the left foot, drop the butt, step it back. Now we switch lead legs. So we go left, right, back, back, right, left, back, back, left, right. 4 more. So not going too crazy, just a quick little break before we do that other side. Finishing out that strength. So that last one here, woo, woo, and drop it back to the knees. So if you need to fix that mat, put that little wrinkle back in it. There we go. Woo. I'm gonna turn back around this way so you guys can see what's happening. And we do that series on the left. So left heel hugs in tight toward the butt. Inhale on the exhale, reach it up. Touch it back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, touch. neck is neutral here, in line with the spine. Just take a second to meditate here. Few more, and then we'll get into those pulses in 3, 2, keep it up on 1, little pulses here. So squeezing that butt as much as possible, keeping the rest of the body really stable, really neutral, abs tight, pushing away from the floor, but elbows soft. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touch it down. We've got that extension here, so you can point the toes. Inhale, exhale, lift, extend, bring it in. Lift, extend, nice and controlled, bring it in. So aiming it as high as you can while maintaining a neutral spine. I'm winded. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down and we'll start opening to the side. No break. You're just lifting, keeping these in line. Touch it back down. So I really love this series for total body. We're getting the glutes, the hamstrings, the outer thighs, the obliques, the abs, the whole core really, shoulders as well, all the things. So it's a good multitasker. Often the best multitaskers, though, keep in mind, are the ones that are going to burn the most, because there's a lot going on. Go for 3, 2, keep it up on 1, little pulses. So make sure that knee is staying open here, just pulsing it out. Little pulses for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take it down. And then we're just gonna cross it over here. So you're gonna cross it behind, extend it out. Cross it behind, extend it out. So controlled kick. Try not to wiggle around through the torso too much. And we'll finish this out, and I'll give you guys a quick little break here. And then we're gonna get back into a tiny bit of cardio. So give me 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Give you a quick child's pose there. Take a second to relax. Don't get too comfortable in this child's pose because we're not going to stay here long. I warned you, there is more cardio coming. You guys like the cardio. Okay, bring it forward. So you're either going to go back into that one that we did before, either from the knees or from the toes, or if you're ready to progress it, you're going to take it, bam, to a jump. So make sure knees are going over the toes, the heel is coming fully down to plant, and you are sinking the butt down. Here we go. So either steps or jumps, pick your poison, go with it. We gotta finish this out strong. We still got more. We're not that close to the finish. Go for 4. And last one, and back, and down. Okay, how are we feeling? Everyone's still with me? Hope so, because we still got some more abs to do. So go ahead, flip it around here. Come on to the back. Don't get too comfortable though. It's not gonna be all that relaxed. And actually, no, let's not come down on the back. Changed my mind. I want you to sit up nice and tall here. You can take the feet together, knees together, draw navel in, lengthen, lift the chest, roll shoulders back, and then release. So hands are by the side, chin is lifted, and we're gonna go for some hundreds right here. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale, out through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, keep lifting that chest. So if you're starting to get the little like collapse, the sad collapse, fight it. No sad collapses. On your next inhale, I want you to see if you can roll back onto the tailbone. Lift both knees. Find a half boat. Keep lifting the chest here. Tuck everything in nice and tight. One more breath here. And go ahead, touch down. So split the feet now to about hip distance apart. Keep that bend in the knees, press down through the heels, reach arms long, tuck everything in here, and slowly, slowly, slowly roll all the way back down. Keep the feet where they are still, because we're just gonna go right into roll-ups. Inhale, arms long. Exhale, peel it up. Reach arms up overhead, lift the chest. We roll it right back. Lots of control on that roll down. If you wanted to, you could do this with a weight if you've got a weight handy. It's actually a really nice tool for training these. It gives you a little bit more control. So people are often surprised to find that it's actually a little bit easier with a weight, but it also has the benefit of working the shoulders a little bit more. So up to you. Either way is good, as long as you are moving, as long as you are sweating with me. Go for 3, 2, and 1. Roll all the way back down. Walk the feet in, hug them into the chest here. So you can just give a little rock here, side to side. And then option of keeping head, neck, and shoulders down here with the knees drawn in. Or if you want to add some upper abs, you can lift up there. But if the back of the neck is not feeling it, keep it down. From here, inhale on the exhale. I want you to just extend everything out. Go for a big starfish, so legs come apart, lower back stays pressed down. Inhale, tuck it all back in again. So exhale, long. Inhale, bring it in. If the lower back is lifting up, I want you to just aim the legs a little higher. So keep it in a little bit closer. And like I said, you could keep the head down there as well. So you've got options to play with. There's never one right way. There are lots of good ways you can go about it. And go for 3, 2. I want you to hold it on 1 so you can keep the arms where they are. You could also bring them behind the nape of the neck. You could rest head down. Lower back needs a little bit more support. You can take hands underneath the tailbone, and we're just gonna do heel taps there. So you've got all of those options to play with. Hardest one is gonna be arms fully overhead, but keeping legs nice and straight, lower back down, squeezing navel in, just heel tapping it. And if you want more of a challenge, you're gonna drop those legs lower. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs back out here. Final little finale for the abs, arms overhead. You're gonna give me a starfish crunch. So that's a roll all the way up. Try to not touch the toes down here, but if you need to, you can. And then go to that halfway starfish point. Lift it up, hug knees in, lower it back down. So a little bit of momentum there. Still a little bit of cardio, but very much about that core control, because you're using a little bit of momentum, but you gotta be able to stop that momentum at the top of that roll. Let's see. Can we knock out 4 more? Yes. And 3, 2, 1. Hold it here. I want you to lift. Take a half boat. Let's see if we can find that. You can grab on the backs and ankles. I want you to do that. Just hold that balance here. See if you can extend. Right leg. Left leg. Release. Right leg again. Keep pressing chest up and forward. Left leg again. Now let me see if you can go with both. So lean into it slightly. If you want more of a challenge, release the hands, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs come down. Woo, give them a little shake out there. And final thing we're going to do to complete this routine is just a little bit of upper body. So we're just going to do a seated upper body series. You don't need any weights. You could grab a set of light weights if you've got them convenient, but you don't need to. So just sitting nice and tall here, any comfortable seated position, as long as your tailbone is grounded down and you are sitting nice and tall, crown of the head to the ceiling. Arms the big victory goalpost because we are so close to being finished here. Keeping elbows in line with the shoulders, I want you to just rotate back. Wrists stay straight here as well. So it's going to be lift up, rotate back. Really nice one for the rotator cuff, which is a pretty common spot for shoulder injuries. So good one if you've had an injury to the shoulder before, just to bring that mobility back, or also a really good one for preventing a shoulder injury. So I guess that covers everybody, unless you don't want to prevent a shoulder injury. Everyone wants to. Go for 3 more here. Here's 3, 2. I want you to hold it here on 1. You're going to bring the thumbs in, and just like you're doing a little robot dance, extend it out. So palms are going to be facing back behind you, thumbs down to the floor, exhaling as you extend long. We're in the home stretch now. So you guys are awesome for sticking with this. Now just finish her out. The sweat's starting to dry a little bit. I'm feeling like a little bit more human, but also not. I'm gonna go grab a coconut water after this. So if you were as sweaty as I was just then, make sure that you're rehydrating. Some electrolytes wouldn't go amiss. Coconut water. Also good for preventing muscle cramps. Fun fact. Go for 3, 2. Keep it long on 1. Little tiny pulses up, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back. Just little baby pulses. I know the shoulders are probably burning here. That's kind of the idea. So keep with it. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now I'm going to bring the hands in. So fingertips are just going to stack up here. I'm going to rotate palms up above the head. Woo! Drop them back down to the side. Bring them in again. So you're going to lift up, palms to ceiling, keeping fingertips touching. Float the hands back down. Couple more times. Palms up. Float them down. Once more. Palms up. Lift them down. Take the hands here behind the back. Press back. Woo! Pop in the chest open. You can take a little wiggle side to side there. Go ahead, cross one arm in front of the chest, keeping that shoulder down. Give a little pull across. Woo. Hope you guys can hear me. Right over the microphone. Not bad. Release. Take the other side. Whoo. Shoulders are feeling some type of way. And go ahead, release. Give them a little shake out there. Sit back on the butt. Take the soles of the feet together here. Knees nice and wide. You're just sit nice and tall. Inhale. On the exhale, so you can fold into it a little bit. Really focusing on keeping the back long though. You can use the elbows to press knees a little bit wider. But make sure that you stay nice and flat there. And then ankle over left knee. Press that right knee nice and wide. Step the left foot a little closer. And then pop chest up and over there. So just sitting nice and tall and proud. Let that left leg drop away from you. You'll cross the right foot over the top. Take the right hand behind, left arm reaches up. You're going to hug the right knee in, twisting toward it. Keeping chest lifted. These twists are so relieving. And release. Go ahead. Give the legs a quick little shake out. Step the feet in. Cross left ankle over right leg. Flexing that left foot. And then you can walk the right heel in. You've got so much control with this one. So wherever the hips are feeling good. Release, extend that right leg away, drop the left foot over, left hand behind, right arm reaches up. Exhale, twist toward it, keeping that chest lifted. Ooh. And release, give the legs a little shake out. And then if you want, you can flip it back around here. I always love to finish in a child's pose just because it relaxes me, it recenters me, helps me bring the awareness back to the breathing. So if you are in that child's pose right now, I want you to focus on those breaths. Taking long inhales through the nose. Let that inhale breath travel all the way around the body. So just touching base with all those little muscle groups that we just worked. Some of them may be coming alive, waking up for the very first time. So just touch base, start to notice any areas of tightness, soreness, tension, stress, and on your exhale breath, see if you can just release a little bit of that and settle into it. So you made it through. Really just be gentle now. Take as many breaths if you need there. And when you're ready to come up, you can walk the hands back in, lift the chest. Thank you guys so much for joining